Hello and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, we're painting again. So I've got my canvas on the easel. It's a bit of a smaller canvas, but you know, I went to the art shop, which isn't actually an art shop, it's Home Bargains, and I bought a load of canvases, some more this size and then the bigger size. And I thought, oh, I really fancy doing a waterfall today on a black canvas, so got this one ready. So let's have a go. So to start with, let me show you the colours I've got. Got some titanium white, yellow ochre, cadmium yellow, Naples yellow, cobalt blue. Last minute decision. I chucked a load of cobalt blue here, because that's where I want my waterfall to be. And then the rest is, you guessed it, Prussian blue, our favourite Prussian blue. Well, my favourite. There's some burnt sienna there, alizarin crimson, ivory black, Van Dyke brown and sap green. So we've got quite a selection of paints. We might only need a few colours, but it's always best for me to have more. It's extremely windy today, so my doors are all flying open. Oh well, never mind. Let's start with a bit of a sky. So I've still got blue on my brush. I'm going to go into some of this crimson. Maybe a little bit of white. So let's get some white and crimson on the brush. And we'll use that to create a sky. Have a nice glowing sky. Oh yes, that's a bit too dark. Get a bit more white and crimson. That's better, isn't it? That's a bit nicer. A bit more like crimson. Let's not be tight with the crimson. a bit more of the white. Tap it on the brush. So our sky is going to be about here. Kind of thinking, you know, it's in the evening. In the evening. You get that blue and crimson. And we'll just create a nice little sky. An evening sky, but not too dark. Don't want it to be too dark. And then you can make decisions. Crimson-y, white. And a bit more light there. I think that's not bad. Sort of stand back, have a look. I think that's alright, isn't it? Go over the whole thing. Now, using the knife, I'm going to make a quick crimson, a bit of the blue, maybe a bit of black, the brown. Doesn't really matter, I just want quite a dark colour. Cut across, a little roll of paint, and I'm going to put in a bit of a mountain, sort of here I'm thinking a mountain, something about there. We'll have another bit there. See, not much of a mountain. I only want this little bit of a mountain. Like a little slip of a mountain. Just pull that out. Something like that. Swipe the knife. Now I want a little bit of light. This crimson and white's quite nice. Let's put a little bit of blue in it. quite nice. A bit more white, I think. So we want to be able to see it. A bit more white. Cut across. A little roll of paint. I'll have our highlight this way. So I've got that one first. And then this one. Yeah, something like that. I don't want this to be too standy outy. Bit of the blue. Cut across, tiny roll of paint. Let's get that shadow side there. There we go. And then this bit here. Maybe it comes down there. Something like that. Might go a little bit more of the white. Go a little bit lighter, maybe. Yeah, quite like that actually. Might take that up there. Yeah, something like that. I think that'll do. And just knock off the excess paint on my brush. Just use my bit of paper and knock off. Get rid of that. And then we can just tap some of this. Make that sort of go further back. Give it a lift. There you go. Now, what I want is just fan brush. This fan brush. And I want to put a few trees, maybe a few bigger trees here and smaller trees there. I like doing these trees. Bit of the dark. You can put a little bit of light in them. Something like that. Just a little bit of light, and then let's have a look at those. A few of these trees there. A bit too light there, aren't they? Need to be darkened. There we go. So you want to be able to see them. So you got to be a bit darker. Something like that. And then I was going to go for a few bigger ones there. A bit of the sap green and the dark. There's one there. A bit there. Okay, maybe there's another one here. Maybe there as well. Okay, so there's a few trees. I enjoyed doing them. I might do one there as well. Maybe one there. Why not? They're good fun, aren't they? Just use the corner of that brush. Touch, 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 touch. There we go. Let's just use the knife. I want to keep them quite dark actually. Just pull. Sort of just pushing some of the paint upwards. There we go. I quite like that. Now, we have some water going to fall, so let's use, quite like using the smaller ones, but all my smaller ones are a bit dark. Dark and dirty. Don't want dark and dirty ones. So let's get some of this blue. So we've got some cobalt blue and white. Titanium white. We've got our waterfall coming right here. Pouring down in there as well. It's good fun, isn't it? If you pick some more of the blue up, you can get a bit more of the blue. It's a bit more of a blue sparkle. And then down here, it's all. Maybe take some of the white off. Really splashing down there, and then maybe it's coming out here. I don't know. Might get rid of that. I don't know yet. Use your finger just to blend it a bit more if you want. And go to a really soft look. Kind of want a bit more blue in that one. Okay, now I'm going to use my fan brush. Get some of this dark colour. I'm going to make my rocks come over here using the fan brush. Maybe this rock goes in front of the waterfall there. I'm going to sort of blend that bit together there, so you get the mist in front of the rock. But then the rock might come round, it might go in front there. Like that. So what I might do, let's get this rock here as well, while we're thinking about it. Again, I'm going to sort of blend that a little bit into the brown. And then what I might do, get a bit of this yellow and burnt sienna, Naples yellow on the fan brush. Naples yellow, burnt sienna. Let's put in a bit of highlight on the top of these rocks. sort of think about the way the rock is. You can use really light pressure. And sort of, I think maybe there's a bit of light going to hit that bit there. Something like that. I've got this rock in front. I'm going to really put some colour on that to pull it forward and lighten it. So it's definitely in front. See how that little bit of light brings that in front. And then we've got some rock here. I'm going to go for I'm going to go darker on this side. A bit more of the blues and browns in this side. Look at that, look at that. That looks nice. Maybe we've got land in front of there. What I kind of want to do there, I want to really go dark, black and brown. I'm going to go dark under there. Yeah, that's better. To get a real nice dark bit. Maybe there as well, using the knife. So you can mix it up, use the knife if you want to, or use the fan brush. You can mix it up. Yeah, I like that better. Using the knife, might as well put in a few rock areas here. I've got this sort of maybe what we could do is bring this right in front of this. Just put a little bit of this in here. I do like burnt sienna. Burnt sienna on the rocks, it just works really well. Look at that, look how strong that is. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to get some of this Naples yellow. Naples yellow. Put a little bit of that on using the knife as well. Remember that side is in the light there. Yeah, and then what I might do to change things up, what if this area, well there's rock colour in it, why not? What if this area is like a viewing area? Maybe. Actually, let's get rid of that. Now I've changed my mind. I want a viewing area. So let's put, I want it to be safe, so maybe we'll have some fence posts here. So our visitors can go and stand there and have a look at the amazing waterfall. Let's bring that fence round. Don't want anyone falling in, do we? This is the place where everyone comes to see the waterfall. Let's bring that back as well. I was thinking maybe we would see. I'm not sure if we would see anything, but just to show that there is water going there. Some water going back there. Now, using that little fan brush, let's get some sap green and some cad yellow. Sap green, cad yellow. Maybe here, grass is growing. Yeah, they probably thought, we're going to have a lot of people here having a look at this fall. So we probably want them to have a nice, comfortable place to stand, so we have to keep reseeding this grass because it wears out because all the people stand here. Maybe I'll have a bit of grass going down there. And what I'm thinking as well, what if there's a bit of light on these fence posts? I didn't put any light on, did I? Bit of light on them. Yeah. Okay. So we've got all got a nice area. A bit more light. Some places. Maybe there's a bit more grass. Some down here. We can make a choice. Do we want to highlight them trees? I kind of feel like I do. So I might get a little bit of the old Naples yellow and a bit of the Prussian blue, a little bit of the sap green. A little bit of the highlight on one side. Not so much on that one, I don't think. Maybe this one. And something in front of this as well. Get some of the dark and the green. Something like that. Yeah, quite like that. It's quite an interesting scene. And probably the only thing missing. Do we dare? Do we dare? The only thing missing. Let's go with this crimson maybe. The crimson. Crimson and white. What if there is somebody stood there. Let's go for a bit of burnt sienna hair. Why not? Bit of the old burnt sienna. Long hair, it's windy. She stood there. You can add a bit of a highlight on her as well. I just want a little bit on one side. Her dress is blowing. She could have her arms on the side. Maybe give her a bit of a shadow, I think. Just to prove that there's someone there. Yeah, so there we go. We could always gonna get a little bit of Naples yellow as well, just to give her hair a bit of a highlight as well. Okay, so I think other than me putting in a few little birds, tiny ones over here, quite like this one. A few little birds over there, bats maybe. And I'll sign this over here. Sign this here. JB. So thanks very much for watching this episode. Hope you find it inspiring and it makes you want to have a go at doing a painting. So I'll see you at another one. Cheers, bye.